How now, brown cows?
How now, brown cow?
Brown
So we have with us today Tremaine Williams of 6-7 Music. Tremaine is on the LA chapter board of the Grammys and the Board of Governors. And I'm dying.
Okay, take 3.
Welcome to Unorthodox Tea Time. We're here today with Tremaine Williams of 6-7 Music and also a board member of the Recording Academy, aka the Grammys. So Tremaine, you want to tell us what you're doing with 6-7 Music right now? What's new?
Right now we're about to start on a couple of films as far as scoring.
Oh, nice.
And I also have an artist I'm developing, so I'm working on her project and just moving more into the TV and film world.
Nice, nice. Maybe we'll see your artist on the show sometime.
I hope so.
All right, Tremaine, so you've worked with a lot of huge names in recording. Janet Jackson, Shaka Khan, Rihanna, 50 Cent, I could go on. So what were some of the most memorable experiences working with some of those artists? And was there anyone you were ever intimidated by or who made you nervous?
I'd say the one that made me the most nervous was probably Jill Scott, just because I'm such a huge fan. Like her first album is really what made me go like, I'm doing music for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And so when I got the opportunity to work with her, we were waiting at the studio for her to get there, and I'm low-key freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to work with Jill Scott. And I think I was only like 2 years in.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I was kind of freaking out, and we're sitting there in the studio we were at had a pool table.
Yeah.
And so me and the guy I was working for, we were playing pool, and so Jill gets there, and she comes in, and she's like, "Oh, can I play you guys?" We're like, "Yeah, sure." And she's like, "I'm not really that good." We're like, okay, so I'm like, oh, I'm about to kill her in pool. No, she was a pool shark. Like she came out and went behind the back and was just smashing.
Oh, she was fronting.
Yeah, I was like, okay, Philly girl, all right. So I mean, that kind of killed the nerves.
Yeah,
Because I just got hustled, but but yeah, that was my most nerve-wracking experience because I was such a huge fan of her.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, but you got hustled by Jill Scott. So.
Yeah.
There are worse people to be hustled by.
And I was getting paid while I was there, so
Yeah. So it was like a win-win situation and like neutralized the hustleness that happened.
Exactly.
Exactly. So you were telling us that you drove here from North Carolina.
Yes.
How long ago was that you came here?
That was 9 years. It'll be 10 in November.
10 years. Are you gonna celebrate your decadeness in LA? Like,
I know you made it. A lot of people don't make it 10 years.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah, I want to, because I turned 30 this year, and that'll be 10 years. So
what? Oh my gosh, that's like a huge milestone. You need to do something. You need to like have a party or I don't know, like make a song and be like, this is my love letter. Like no, maybe not a short way. Interlude to LA. Oh man.
So being that you've worked with such huge names, is there anyone that you haven't worked with yet that you'd really like to get in the studio with?
I'd love to be in with Stevie.
Oh well, we'd all love to be in with Stevie. I don't even sing or do anything music related, but I'll get in a studio with Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, Stevie and well, it was Michael Jackson, but I've worked with all the Jacksons except Michael.
Oh well, that's
so
you got as close as you could.
Yeah, but I would have really loved that opportunity. And I've heard so many stories when I worked with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. They told me about when they made Scream and all those kind of records. And it's great hearing those stories. And I was like, man, I wish I could experience that too.
Yeah.
So yeah, Stevie and Michael.
So wait, have you met the Jackson kids? Have you met like Paris and?
No.
Oh, okay.
We did the Brothers reality show that they have.
Oh yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
So we did that, and then we were working on Janet's stuff for a while.
Oh nice.
Wait, so Janet's like, is she gonna come out of retirement or?
I don't know. That was 2009, 2010.
Oh wow, so it's a long time ago.
Yeah, it was right around the time Michael died. That's when we
I feel like we should
working
pour
with
some
her.
wine out or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I'm gonna take a
I don't
sip
want
for
to waste
Michael's,
wine.
for Michael's, MJ, may he rest in peace.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace. So, who are some of your influences? Like, is there anyone who might have influenced you that maybe it would throw people off that you're influenced by? Because you do like a lot of R&B, soul music.
James Taylor.
Really?
Yeah, James Taylor and Carole King. Like,
Carole King's amazing.
I love them. And I wasn't even a huge Carole King fan until I started working with Jam and Lewis, and Jam put me on to Carole King just as a songwriter. He was like, you have to listen.
Yeah.
But before that, James Taylor, since I'm from North Carolina,
Yeah.
I was a huge James Taylor fan. I always have been. And so his stuff, I absolutely love it. And, you know, he kind of stays within the same chords when he plays a lot, but I love his songs. They're amazing, his voice. And I think it influences me a bit because it is soulful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's folky, but it's soulful.
Nice.
So, yeah.
We have one last question for you. I don't know if you're prepared. Oh, we have two last questions for you. Actually, Danielle, what else did we want to ask?
Bojangles.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, because you're from North Carolina, and I feel like, you know, there's chicken, a lot of Southern upbringing, eating some fried chicken. There's also Roscoe's here in LA.
It is.
So, yeah. So we want to know, out of the choices, Bojangles, Popeyes, or Roscoe's?
It's midnight and they're all on the same corner. Where do you go?
There's no competition. I'll just break this down. Okay, so Roscoe's, their chicken really isn't that great. I just go there for the waffles.
Really? Oh, the waffles
I've
are really
actually
good.
heard a lot of people say that. I think sometimes it depends on the location, but sometimes it's a little dry.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of their chicken. It's about as good as Gladys Knight's. No, so that doesn't work.
Okay.
Popeyes, whatever. Bojangles. Oh my god. Best chicken ever.
Best chicken ever.
Best seasoned fries ever. Best sweet tea
I knew
ever.
you were gonna say
Oh my god, I love all those things.
Yes.
I do.
And then you just get them all in a combo, and why would you go anywhere else?
And so wait, this is a fast food because I'm from California.
Yeah, it's exactly like Popeyes. Like
Oh
if
my
you pull up
goodness.
to it,
And so was it just in North Carolina or is it like all throughout the South?
South and a little of the North.
I feel kind of cheated because I have family in Mississippi and I've never heard of
I don't know if it's
Bojangles.
that deep in the South.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. On Unorthodox Tea Time, we bring some of the most unorthodox figures in entertainment, music, movies, pretty much everything. So I want to know what makes you unorthodox, and since you've had so much success doing things your way, what kind of unorthodox tips would you give people trying to make their way in Los Angeles?
Okay. I'd say my career path has been, I don't stay in one lane, I jump around. There's a lot of money to be made everywhere. And if you're a producer, then you should be a better engineer. You should be able to engineer your own stuff, which then can lead to engineering jobs when you don't have production stuff going on. So I'll hop around and I'll do a record for somebody. I can record it and mix it, which cuts the cost of hiring an engineer. I can run over and do Sunday Best or Apollo Live on BET with my engineering skills, and I don't have to use my production ear. Y'all just want me to be the engineer and you'll pay me this, that's fine. I'll run over to film and television, make whatever they need me to make, and get money over there, and just kind of stay everywhere.
Right,
And,
so you're like a jack of all trades in entertainment, or in music.
In music, yeah. And just moving around, just don't stay in the music industry. Don't get locked into that because things change.
Yeah.
And the industry has changed drastically since I started.
Yeah.
So I kind of have to adjust. And if you stay in your one lane, you're going to be that old man complaining, talking about how it used to be.
Right.
And I never want to be that.
Yeah, well, that's some pretty solid advice. So basically, stay flexible and...
Absolutely.
All right.
Stay hungry.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today and for sharing your stories and kind of letting us poke a little fun at you a little bit too. Well, hopefully we'll have you back sometime in the future. Maybe we'll check in with you during your anniversary, your 10 years.
Anniversary.
We're trademarking it.
Yeah, hashtag anniversary.
Anniversary. That's right. That's what's up.
Thanks for joining us on Unorthodox Tea Time. Thanks Tremaine Williams for joining us from 6-7 Music. I'm Danielle Dorky.
I'm Catherine, aka catelouie.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And pinkies
Pinkies
up,
up, bitches. We might have to edit out the pinkies up, bitches, because I just.
And the AKA.
Yeah, girl, you gotta decide. You gotta decide.